Welcome to the new session. Hope you are doing well. Welcome to a journey of discovery about our planet Earth. Let's explore and learn the topic Globe, a model of the Earth from Class 6 Social Studies. Learning outcomes. You will be able to understand the spherical shape of the Earth. Recognize the main features of the Earth's surface, including continents and oceans. Understand latitudes and longitudes, poles and the equator. Keywords: latitudes, the imaginary lines that run parallel to the equator. Longitudes, the imaginary lines that run between the North Pole and the South Pole. International date line, 180 degrees east and west. Axis, an imaginary line on which a body rotates. Concept map. Let us understand the shape of the Earth. A globe is the model of the Earth. It shows the shape of the Earth. It is not static. It rotates as a top toy or a potter's wheel. On a globe, the continents and oceans and the countries of the world are shown in proportionate size. Our planet Earth is not a complete sphere. It is slightly flattened at the north and south poles and bulges in the middle. This shape might seem strange, but it's what keeps us grounded. You see, the Earth behaves like a magnet, pulling everything towards its center. That's why we never fall off, no matter where we stand. Oceans and continents. Looking at a globe, you'll notice that most of the surface of the Earth consists of water in the form of oceans. Seas and oceans stretch for hundreds and thousands of kilometers like endless water. In ancient days, many explorers used sea routes to explore new places on Earth. For example, Vasco da Gama explored India with the help of sea routes. Naturally, we cannot live in these oceans. We live on land. You can see large sheets of land on the globe, which are called continents. There are 7 continents. These are the large land masses, where you'll find everything from villages to cities, hills to valleys, and all the activities that sustain human life. An interesting fact is that the North Pole and the South Pole of the Earth are covered with ice. The North Pole has a frozen ocean, Arctic Ocean. And the South Pole has a huge accumulation of ice on it. This is called the Antarctic Shield of Ice. Axis of the Earth. You notice that the needle is fixed through the globe in a tilt manner, which is called an axis. The needle passes through the two poles, that is North Pole and the South Pole. But remember that the real Earth has no such needle. The axis is an imaginary straight line, which runs from the North to the South Pole. Direction on the globe. Picture yourself standing at the North Pole, facing north. If you turn to your right, you will be facing east, and to your left is west. The Earth spins from west to east, making one full rotation. Northern and Southern Hemispheres. The imaginary line running horizontally on the middle of the globe divides it into two equal halves. This line is known as the equator. The longest of these lines is called the equator, 0 degrees latitude. It divides the globe into two equal halves called hemispheres. The half that lies north of the equator is known as the northern hemisphere, and the half that lies south of the equator is known as the southern hemisphere. Lines on the globe. Now, let's talk about the imaginary lines that crisscross the globe, helping us find our way. These lines, called latitudes and longitudes, form a grid that covers the Earth's surface. Latitudes. If you observe the globe closely, you can see some lines drawn parallel to the equator. These lines are latitudes. They are parallel to each other and never meet. Latitudes range from 0 degrees to 90 degrees to the north and 0 degrees to 90 degrees to the south of the equator. In the northern hemisphere, the Arctic Circle and the Tropic of Cancer are in the important latitudes. On the other hand, the Antarctic Circle and the Tropic of Capricorn are important latitudes in the southern hemisphere. These latitudes help to study the climatic division of the Earth. Longitudes. These imaginary lines run from one pole to the other. These lines connect the North Pole to the South Pole. Longitudes are called meridians. There are two main longitudes. 0 degrees longitude is called prime meridian or Greenwich. line seen opposite to the prime meridian is called the international date line and is found at 180 degrees longitude. Longitudes from the Greenwich to the international date line in the east are known as eastern longitudes, and those from the Greenwich to international date line in the west are known as western longitudes. There are 180 longitudes in the east and 180 longitudes in the west, and in total there are 360 longitudes including Greenwich. The latitudes and longitudes create a net called a grid that covers the map and helps us to locate places. Calculating the exact location, time, and climate of that place can be done with the help of latitudes and longitudes. Do you know? The word globe comes from the Latin word globus, meaning sphere. Latitude is related to the Latin word latitudo, meaning breadth, width, extent, size. As we conclude this journey, let's remember Earth is more than just a planet. It's our home. Its shape, oceans, continents, and the paths that guide us all create the beautiful world we live. Thank you for watching.